Hello everybody, thank you very much for watching this video. I do appreciate it very much. So I haven't been long in from work, and I thought I would fire up the Pod Go and check out the Friedman amp, or the Friedman amp sim in the Line 6 Pod Go. Load in my favourite impulse response from Ownhammer, and yeah, sounds absolutely brilliant in my opinion. And yeah, so I thought I would make a quick video and show you guys to see what I've got going on. If you like it, hopefully you can maybe copy it or whatever you want to do. And so yeah, let's delve into it. So obviously it's the Placator Dirty here, and that is my settings. It's got the drive on about 6.5, and I think everything else is pretty much stock as far as EQ goes. I always turn the channel volume down somewhat to match it with my others. I've also turned on the HBE switch. That is now on. The fat switch is off. The C45 switch is on, which I think is stock. Saturation switch is off. And yeah, one thing I always tend to do is turn down the sag on the amp sims. I just like a more punchy sound. And when you lower the sag, that's what it gives you. So yes, that is it for the amp. Again, the cab sim is just an Ownhammer based on a 57 and a Royer 421, I think, blended. So yes, in front of the amp we have the Tube Screamer, the Scream 808, and there are my settings. I've pushed the level all the way up to 10. Up the tone a little bit, but I think that is where the gain comes in stock, just to give the front end of the amp a bit more of a push. I'll turn it off in a minute, let you hear what it sounds like without. The EQ, I have switched the EQ out for a low and high shelf, and there's my settings. I think I nicked this idea off Jason Sadite, where you put the low frequency to 650 and you dip it a little bit. In my case, I use 1.5 dB. On the high gain, I've put it to 2, and I've upped it 3.5 dB, just to give it a little bit more high end, because it is quite I think a dull sounding amp in my opinion, so it needs a little bit. It also depends on your impulse response, obviously. So this is the delay I have got going on this preset. It is the dual delay, and there is my settings. It's a little trick I learned of Dan Steinhardt, and yeah, it is when you have the left, obviously it's stereo, so you have the left delay at a quarter note, the right delay at an eighth dotted, and it gives you this kind of sound. I'll demonstrate. Just fattens up the sound. I'll turn the delay off and let you hear what it sounds like without the delay. I think it sounds it's just a really fat, nice sound, I think. There you go, an extra point there if you can guess what song that was. So that is the sound without the delay. I've also got a gate going on. I'm sure I don't need to go through the gate settings. But there you go. If you wanna know what settings I'm using on the gate, obviously it's a high gain sound. Without the gate, gets pretty noisy, so I'll keep the gate on there. And that is pretty much it for what I've got going on currently. We can add a couple of more things if we need to. I think what we'll do now is I think I might go for a reverb. So let's go for a plate. Kind of like a bit of Van Halen. Mr. Van Halen there. My settings, I normally take the decay down to about 5.5, 5, something like that. Bring the mix down to about 25-ish. I'll turn the pre-delay up to about 90 milliseconds and see what that gives us. Turn the delay off. Nice. Turn the I'll turn the tube screamer off to see what that's like. Just a little bit less gain. And I think it sounds really nice without the tube screamer in front as well. So yeah, I think it sounds nice with or without the tube screamer. Obviously just gives it more gain with. So that is with a little bit delay added. We've got one more block here, what we can play with. Let's see what we can add in there. Let's go for something in the mod section. What have we got here? Let's go for a little bit of flanger. So we'll go with the grey flanger. And in that case, I will put it after the cab. We'll put it there, it doesn't really matter. Actually, I'll put it after the volume. So let's see what that sounds like. There you go. So I think that's a really cool sounding flanger, and I like it definitely after the amp. You just get more of that flange effect. So let's go into the settings. Anything we can change? I don't really think. Maybe a couple of things. Maybe it's the mix. Turn the mix down a little bit to about 25. And yeah, I think that's about it. We'll just maybe see how that sounds.
hours later.
So there you go then, hope you enjoyed what you heard. If you want to check this preset out, what I'll do is I will put a stock cab on this. It's going to sound different, but if you want to check out the delay and see if you're doing it yourself, I'll put a stock cab in and I will upload it onto my Lang 6 custom tone account. So you can go and check it out and download it completely free and have a play and put your own impulse response on it if you want. And yeah, sounds really good. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button. It helps the channel a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.